Okay, generic shot. Entering the frame with coffee. We're good. Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to take a minute to share the weird and bizarre story of the new album Ishmael. I don't know if anyone else will think that this is a weird backstory for an album, but I think it's a phenomenal story, so I'm going to tell it. The short of it is that Ishmael, as an album, was my senior project from college. In other words, this entire album was a homework assignment. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not really. So the gist of it is that this past May, I graduated from Wheaton College amidst COVID. Now, I initially enrolled at Wheaton College hoping to study ancient languages. I had a fascination with Greek, I wanted to learn Hebrew, blah, blah, blah. Very quickly, I realized that I did not have the mind or the brain power to study ancient languages. So by the time I realized that, I was fairly late into my college career. It was my junior year before I decided to mix things up a little bit and try to salvage the ancient languages credits that I had already and instead repurpose them into a new idea. So I opted to study interdisciplinary studies. Now, depending on who you ask, Wheaton has the first or second best interdisciplinary studies program in the country. And it's a weird program because it's the only major at the college that you actually have to apply for. So essentially my proposal was I wanted to combine ancient languages, theology, and digital audio engineering in order to record a heavy metal album about the theological conversation between Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. And I was actually rejected the first time that I made this proposal. And so then I spent, the entire summer revising the project, augmenting some parts, mitigating some other parts. And when I resubmitted it, somehow or another, a panel of about a dozen Wheaton professors gave me the go-ahead. They said, yes, you can make a gent album, a metalcore album, whatever the subgenre is, about the Abrahamic religions. And it was an incredible process. I ended up doing a study abroad program where I got to go to Jordan, Egypt, Morocco, Israel, Palestine. I got to read through the Quran. I got to visit mosques. I got to talk with bishops, rabbis, and imams, all of which became fodder for the album. So when quarantine struck, I was right in the middle of doing all of the vocals for this album, which in a terrible way acted to my benefit. So what happened was everyone on campus, except for a few dozen people, got sent home. But somehow or another, I was able to convince the college to let me stay on campus and keep all of my recording gear on campus. So I was able to record all of my vocals for Ishmael literally in an abandoned apartment complex. I didn't have to worry about noise complaints. I didn't have to worry about the FBI knocking on my door. It was a lot of fun. And with almost nobody on campus, I had ample time to devote to writing and researching for the project. So by the end of it, I had an 11-song album that I turned into a professor, along with this. So this is the 93-page book report that alongside the album was what got me my degree. I don't know if this is accurate or fair, or technically true, but I love telling people that I studied theological heavy metal music in college and that I was the first person in history to do so. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna keep saying it. But I think that the whole idea of studying something this bizarre and out of the box comes as kind of like an encouragement to those who are still in high school or in undergrad trying to decide what they want to study. I was absolutely miserable with studying ancient languages, and I knew that I wanted to study something that I could be passionate about. So in the end, it was like, well, if I'm going to get a liberal arts degree, and it doesn't really matter what you study if you're studying liberal arts, as long as you have a degree. So my rationale was like, why not shoot for the moon and actually study something that I'm really passionate about? And this was the aftermath. Hope that comes as an encouragement to some younger people if they're still struggling with it. You'll get it. It'll be okay. Anyway, if you like this or you think it's absolutely freaking weird, send it to somebody, like it. You could subscribe if you wanted to. If you do so, I will send you a free carrot, like a literal carrot stick. I'll send you a carrot stick if you subscribe. Ishmael comes out January 10th. You won't be able to miss it. Follow me on my socials, blah, blah, blah. I love you all. Thanks for watching.